Alrighty, day 40 something in Bali. Just got up here, started the day on the deck, getting some sun in the eyes. It's always good. And yeah, I'm gonna go find a cafe. It's Sunday here, so I'm gonna take it easy today. And yeah, connect with some buddies and do some writing and some reading, and yeah, maybe do a little bit more of this too. So see what we get into. So it is the wet season in Bali right now. Didn't quite know what that meant when I came here, but after getting caught in a couple monsoons, quickly realized it does rain quite often. So yeah, it is sunny today, which is dope. And yeah, gonna go jump on the scooter and get to it. Go find a spot, post up for a little bit. All right, on the beach. Had a nice breakfast in Chmoggy, chilling out here. Stayed in a couple spots. First spot was Barawa, both in Canggu. Barawa's like pretty busy. This spot in Chmoggy here is close to the beach and surf and a little bit more just kind of chill. And it's really, really nice. So I've been spending more time out here just kind of clearing my thoughts and journaling, reading, having coffee, and yeah, really, really good vibe. So going to wrap up a little walk here and then yeah, jump into the rest of the day. Gonna head back to the place for a bit, lock in some work, and then meeting up with my buddy Jordan for a nice little lift. Start the week off. Sunday, let's go. Alrighty, head to the gym. Meet Jordan over there. Little push day workout. Going yeah, Sunday. Let's do it. Nice. Steed. It's crazy because this thing looked about 10 times better when I first got it. And I honestly don't know what happened, but I kind of cooked it up a little bit, so kind of funny. Nice. Let's see how this goes. Go for it. All right, man, to the gym. I'm doing this fucking play. We got fucking Jordan here. About to rip it. See what happens.
Yo,
Say what's up, brother?
Dude,
Let's go get the fucking vlog. We got day one here.
first week
Doing
workout back in 2.5 weeks. I'm
Yeah,
doing it
yeah.
with none other than the fucking legend. Feeling good.
this
Fired up.
guy's straight off fucking Japan snowboard trip.
Let's go.
Doing crazy things. All right,
Snow
let's
to the
see.
sun, just
See what
like
happens.
that.
Let's see what happens. All right, boys, just finished up conditioning. Fucking ripped it. Yeah, no, that was good little sesh. Didn't film any of the actual lift portion. I don't think they want cameras and shit there, but yeah, that was good. Yeah, working out's so important. That's one thing I lost being back in the mainland. Gained like, I don't know, 20 pounds and was just bummed out. And as soon as I get to Bali, just in the gym every day, sauna every day, cold plunge, and that alone is just so key to keeping your mind right and you know, keeping your thoughts and everything like that. All starts with your body. So if you're not already in the gym, get in the gym, and it'll make a big difference for you. So yeah, all right, let's see what else we get up to here. Okay, so yeah, pretty crazy. Back on here, after a little hiatus, but yeah, I've been in Bali now for, I think this is day 40, 45, something like that. And it's been life-changing. So pretty crazy. Yeah, Mexico was good, but had some hurdles. But as soon as I got off the plane in Bali here, just felt like home, and that's what I was looking for. So yeah, gonna be out here for the foreseeable future, which is super cool. Got a couple months planned back to Canada, I think this summer, and then gonna come back out here for another year or so, on and off. And yeah, I got a Thailand trip coming up here in the next couple weeks. But yeah, pretty crazy. The whole thing kind of started with, pushing further into e-com and all that stuff. And then just being out here, I just realized, really just kind of getting more reconnected to my authentic life path. I think I can perform well in e-com. Obviously, I've done really, really well, proven myself, got a lot of validation that, that is a skill set of mine. But being out here and starting the business with the e-com side of things, it just, I really realized it's just not the thing that really feels authentic when it comes to starting a business and kind of what that takes. But that said, it's pretty crazy because almost 10 years ago now, my very first business as a boutique personal training company out of White Rock, British Columbia, and the whole goal was mind, body, spirit. And I was working with a lot of clients at the time, all sorts of people from, athletes, older people, even some famous people, really kind of cool mix of people, recovering alcoholics, all sorts of people, 18, 65 plus, like really, really crazy. And the goal was all about that kind of mind, body, spirit, just getting people, more connected to themselves through their body. And it was really, really fun. And I had a lot of really cool testimonials, even some people saying that, I changed their life, which was super, super cool. But what the tough part was at the time was because everything was one-on-one, I was, trading my energy to help the outcome of my clients at the time. That I was going home and staring at the wall and, getting kind of depressed myself. Yeah, so it was challenging. And that's kind of what got me into digital marketing originally, was the opportunity to, be remote, have higher leverage work, don't have to be in person. I could kind of manage myself a little bit better. And and fast forward, almost 10 years now, being in digital marketing for, just about 9 years, done really, really well. But, my gifts, I think what I'm being called to do isn't necessarily, hide behind a computer and press buttons. And it was crazy over the last, four-ish years. I've made, tens of millions of dollars for clients on their behalf. And my fulfillment was, almost non-existent. Like I was just back in my, dream apartment that I always thought that, once I kind of got these things, that life was going to be good and all this stuff. And I was back smoking weed, most of the day, and just kind of, thinking like, is this it? Like, is this what life is? I'm just gonna, make money, make other people money, and then I'm gonna, spend it, and that's gonna be it. So it's pretty bummer outlook on life. So that was a big thing that really kind of spurred the travel, getting out of Canada. Big part was too, I've always really wanted to, start a family. That's always been a big goal of mine. And after living in Canada and being raised there, it's not something that I think I want to just say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna raise my family in Canada. Big part of traveling is I want to kind of, get to know the world for real, not just, from the news and kind of the internet and all these other things, and really kind of, choose somewhere where I eventually want to, lay some ground and, start my family there. So, Bali's been amazing. I was kind of reflecting on my journey. And I've dealt with, depression and all those things, chronic depression, for a long time, pretty much my whole life. And it kind of runs in my family, and I've got some siblings, and, they've struggled with suicide as well. And I've even gotten to, low points where that was, it's just kind of, is life worth living? And, asking some really, tough questions, as shitty as it is to say. I think when it came to kind of, starting a business and thinking about, what do I really want to do? I really want to have impact, and I really want to use my story and help other people, make that transition into, taking the life that when you're born, you're born. You're locked in. You got 70, 80, 90 years as soon as you're born, and a lot of it is pretty tough nowadays. I think, especially in this digital world and all these other things, when you're not necessarily choosing to come into this world. I know depending on certain religions, stuff like that, you're pulled into the world maybe, but it can be tough, and that's kind of a question I asked myself. It wasn't it's not like I was sitting on the sidelines and I was like, yeah, put me in, and then I got born. It's just born, and then you're told, okay, you gotta go live 80, 90 years, you gotta build some skill sets, build some value for society, you gotta make money, you gotta spend money, you gotta pay for living costs, all these things. And that's a lot of stress, especially nowadays, just with the broken school system and just so many other things that are just very far outdated in the world. And so all that to be said, my journey has been from going from this state where I didn't even know if I wanted to keep living and all these things, and struggling with a lot of chronic depression and all these things, to really being out here and just even the last 40-45 days just completely finding my purpose again, feeling aligned, feeling authentic, feeling lighter, feeling actually excited about life and what I can do with my time on this planet. So that's really the transformation that I want to help facilitate for others, is that same transformation that I've gone through periods of my life, that I'm continuing to go through again, that I'll be probably going through for the rest of my life, and really just standing beside other people and just helping them as someone who's actually doing it themselves, and just be a friend and be a coach and be maybe a source of inspiration, but ultimately just give people the tools, and even more so give people the hope that you can do it and it's possible. So really excited. This shift feels really authentic for me, really exciting. I've already had these crazy synchronicities, all these people already chiming in to offer to help me, and all this stuff's been crazy. So this YouTube channel is going to be a big part of kind of bringing this to fruition, and just putting out free content to start, just helping people, helping myself, tracking the journey here as I keep traveling and keep kind of building my life and my purpose. So many more to come, but excited to share more. Thanks so much.